What are you eating now? Are you kidding? Pringles, bitches. See, you've made it here. And we already know, because you're still watching us, you made it to the gym. Congratulations, by the way. Happy New Year's and all that fantastic stuff. Now, we gotta talk about something really serious. Goal setting. You gotta have some ideas that are realistic to fucking get to, alright? As harsh as it sounds, if you want to gain 20 pounds of mass in this next year, you gotta really work on it. You can't go half-assed. You gotta set a realistic goal as according to what you think you can actually do.
Yeah, the big thing with goals is you gotta set one that's gonna push you, but it's not gonna push you so hard that you're gonna give up.
Yeah, because it's easy to set a goal for yourself, see that you're not even halfway there by the middle of the year, and then be discouraged to even continue on that path and kind of shun yourself away.
Yeah, so one of the things I look at when I'm setting a goal for myself is first I look at scientifically how much can a body achieve within a certain amount of time, because you don't want to say, oh, I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle within a month, because that's not even possible. You're lucky if you'll get that in a year.
Unless you're on gear.
Don't go on gear.
Don't do
Gear's
that.
not fun.
Oh, fuck no.
If
Shit.
you're gonna do it, only do it once.
Why would you even say that?
Maybe
Dude!
twice.
Dude!
I'm kidding.
You're not going to try to get 10 pounds of muscle unless you're on gear within a month, because that's just plain outrageous.
Yeah, even on gear, you probably won't get to it. But that's
you
besides the point.
Okay, yeah.
Alright?
No more gear.
So, say you want to lose some weight, alright? You're looking at your end goal for yourself is, you know, say you're at 30% body fat. You're a guy right now, and that's obviously right underneath the unhealthy range. So you're pretty much there in the high risk category for like diabetes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you set an end goal for 18% body fat, which puts you in a pretty good category. So you don't want to be like, all right, in 2 months I want to be at 18%.
No.
No.
Not happening.
Maybe you could do it, but really unhealthy, and you won't maintain that body fat percentage. Probably won't even get to it. You'll probably lose muscle mass.
Yeah, you're probably not going to gain muscle at all.
Yeah, and what you want to do, because you don't want to look like a string bean either, so you want to set a starting goal. Say you're new to the gym and you meet with a trainer. This is how our gym does it. You meet with a trainer, one of us, and they tell you your body fat percentage. They, or us, specifically puts you at a goal which is healthy to reach within the next few weeks to a month. And that's, you want to take baby steps with your goals. So that keeps you motivated. Once you get to that, you're like, oh damn, I got to it, like I'm on track, and I'm going to keep going. And that'll help you push through plateaus too. I mean, you have a baby step goal to get to, you hit a plateau, and you'll push right through.
Yeah, man, you got to think about this. You want to set goals that are achievable so that when you reach the goal, you feel satisfied and you don't feel mortified that you didn't reach the goal. You really want to think of it this way. You gotta get somewhere, obviously. I mean, you're here for a reason. We all are. We all have different goals in mind. Now, if you want to get somewhere, per se, weight loss, you got to really think about everything very seriously and meticulously. Like, you got to be counting the calories and stuff like that. As much as it sounds unappealing, you got to be taking into account how many sets you're doing, how many reps you're doing, the time in between both these things, how many exercises are in your workout, and also what all this will account for is how fast your heartbeat is going during the workout. So with all that being said, you want to make it as effective as possible while still feeling some kind of burning sensation in the muscles that you're supposed to be using, so that at the end of the day, the workout is effective, the nutrition is on point, and you'll slowly be able to see these results that you want to see. Now, they're not going to happen within the first couple weeks, probably not. You might be lucky and you might see some kind of good results within the first couple weeks, but realistically speaking, you shouldn't want to be seeing anything real until like maybe a month or two out, where you can actually start to see like, oh yeah, I'm really starting to shred out some body fat. I lost some water that was retained in my stomach and in my back. It's really good.
Yeah, and one awesome way to look at goals is don't only look at your physical, look at your functional as well. So I have one client, he's really overweight. He came to me, he wanted to lose a lot of weight. Obviously, he was kind of focused on physical appearance more than how he feels and health. And, it kind of turned around on him. 2 months down the road, he's down 20 pounds, but he's so heavy that it doesn't make that huge of a difference. But he's realizing he can get up, he can actually get off the ground without someone helping him, he can tie his shoes, he can move around underneath his car when he's working on it. Like little stuff like that, you want to include that in your goals so you stay motivated. You don't only want to look at your body too. It's like when we're lifting, sure, we're doing it for more of a bodybuilding routine right now, but we're looking at strength as well. Say we get a new PR on bench or deadlifts, we're looking at that too. It's not like we don't care about that stuff.
You got to take account into everything that you're doing so that you can set an optimal goal for yourself. Now, if you're starting to do really well with everything that you're doing in the gym, but you're not feeling well, there's something that's going to be off. Like especially like you have a pinch in your shoulder, or you're starting to really feel like, deprived of what you're eating. Now that's just going to be taking into account of, am I doing the form correctly? Am I feeling it in the right areas when I'm bench pressing? Am I feeling it only in my chest, not in my front delts? When I'm eating, am I eating enough carbs or am I eating too many carbs? Those are the big things that are going to be taken into account when you look at the big picture. Now, people don't often look at it like that, but when you're starting to feel a certain way that you're not supposed to, when you're still seeing kind of some results, there's some tweaking that has to be going down.
So take the overall goal, break it down to little ones, achieve little ones, take one step at a time, eventually get to that big one. And once you get to that big one, you're on to bigger and better things. But what tends to happen with the fitness side of things is you never have an end goal. Because once you think you have an end goal and you get to that, it's not good enough. So you're never going to be strong enough, you're never going to be big enough, and you'll never be lean enough.
Nope.
So that's just one thing you got to accept. Make goals still, keep pushing through. That's what's going to keep you going.
Remember guys, little steps, they're going to take you a really far way. If you take too big of steps, you might just do a split and crush your nutsack. So, remember, just do your set
and put
your
head
phones
in
bitch
done.
glute activation.